And good evening, everybody. Welcome. My name is Rob Gearing. I am one of the partners in the 2K Profit System, along with Susan McCook, along with Jared Myers. We have our admin Vicky here tonight. So we are a team of four that are here to present not just information for you tonight, some important information about some changes that are going to be coming to the 2K Profit System, in particular one change that I'm going to highlight, but just a little bit about the 2K Profit System. We started in October of last year, so October of 2024. And before the 2K Profit System came about, I have done a lot of the various things. I've owned some various programs. I still own a traffic site, which I'm very proud of. But the 2K Profit System kind of changed things. And let me walk back even further, back to October of 2023, when I met a fella named Chip Pinar, not met a fella, but kind of re-engaged, kind of reconnected, I think is the best word, the best way I can explain it. Reconnected with a friend from before, Chip Pinard. We had crossed a few paths and circles and things like that over the years, but Chip got me involved in something that I was just really amazed at. And that amazement has continued into something that I've really singularly, other than my own program that I own, the TL2I cash mailer and the 2K Profit System, has really kept me on an even keel, an even balance, focused. And I think focus is one of the key components of business online. I am guilty of hopping around. I've done a few things, and some things great, some things maybe not so great over the years. But meeting up with Chip, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about what Chip introduced to me in a little bit. You may already know where I'm going to go with this, but you may not. But starting with that point, because prior to that, again, I was sort of doing a little this, doing a little that. I think we're all searching for that perfect formula. And then comes October of last year, October of 2024, and I got together with Susan and Jared and Vicky, and we kind of put all of our creative forces together into something called the 2K Profit System. And the 2K Profit System has great components inside of it. The TL2I cash mailer, well, step by step, the Genesis Legacy Vault lead, great traffic resources, and whatever opportunity or business that you bring into it. We're talking multiple streams of income. We're talking, the ability to do a lot of things in one focused package. So that's super exciting. And all the while, though, I'm working, what I would consider, and what we're going to present to you tonight, a primary business, something that's really worthy of not just internet consideration, but total consideration when we talk about online and offline, and something that can help so many people. So I'm chugging along with that, chugging along with the 2K Profit System, and we discovered in the 2K Profit System, we were doing very well and we loved it, but we started kind of seeing a tendency happen. So people would join, and people would, they would do the Facebook group, they would do the WoW app, which is a great, way to start earning a little bit maybe for the first time, and then coming into TL2I, which is my traffic site, and they'd go, wait a minute, like maybe they just kind of got thrown off by that a little bit, because the flow, make sure everybody mutes their microphones. We need everybody to mute out, please. So over time, we started thinking maybe people were getting stuck there, seeing the traffic and seeing some of the advertising that was happening there, and maybe not reaching the potential that they should with the 2K Profit System. So we got to thinking, and we put our heads together, the four of us, and and all the while they saw me working my little opportunity that Chip introduced to me back in October of 2023. And that's one of the things that you win with in this industry, in this business, is consistency. The internet sees it, your peers see it, your followers see it, the people that you work closely with see it. They don't see you going anywhere. They don't see you hopping on this train or that train, or the the latest and the greatest. They see the consistency. So when we decided, you know what, maybe we need to retool the 2K profit system, maybe we need to make some changes. We decided together as a group that what my little primary business opportunity that Chip Pinard introduced to me, and the name of it is, we'll do a drum roll here, Great Life Worldwide. So we felt that Great Life Worldwide would be an awesome step one. Now, we're not going to reveal all the changes that are going to be happening to the 2K profit system, but I will tell you that TL2, there's not going to be any of the existing programs leaving. Things are going to be retooled and repositioned. And one of the things that's going to happen with TL2I is it's going to be put a little further back in the system under the category, of course, of traffic. It's not going anywhere. We have great free traffic. We have great paid traffic. We have the co-op. We have the traffic on demand. None of that's going to go anywhere. It's just going to be re-explained, retooled, reconfigured. So no worries there. And if in any of the other programs, well, step by step, leads lead, Genesis Legacy Vault, of course, that is meat and potatoes of the 2K profit system and why we call ourselves the 2K profit system. Of course, none of that's changing, leaving, just repositioning is going to happen. So that's as far as I'm going to talk about like the steps, because probably we're hoping. We don't really have a set date. We had a little setback with programming. We were hoping to do this on the 1st, the 13th, and then the 20th of August, but a little programming hiccup. We don't know. It could end up being the 20th, but it may end up being the end of August or beginning of September. But rest assured, we're it's going to be in the very near future that we're going to see all this come to fruition. So let me talk a little bit about Great Life. We have Chip here tonight, so I'm going to turn it over to Chip then. I'm going to turn it over to Vicky then. Vicky's been rock steady from pretty much day one with me in Great Life Worldwide. Just an amazing story that she is and that she will tell. And of course, Susan as well has been with me in Great Life for quite a while as well. So we'll kind of all go through, talk about, just our thoughts, experiences and whatnot. Then I want to talk about how we're going to move forward, because there is a plan that I have. Kind of think of it in terms of pre-launch. You're in a special pre-launch right now. We're going to talk about how you can take advantage of that, and then we'll take your questions. But we're going to be very careful with our pre-launch, and we're going to make sure that we have the utmost care and downline integrity that goes into that. So I'll get to that in a little bit. But first, I just want to share again, I thank Chip for being here tonight. He's the guy that was the little whisper in my ear saying, dude, you really need to take a look at this. And of course, I'm the guy that's going to say, oh, I'm not a health and wellness guy. What does that mean? I'm not a health and wellness guy. I walk around, I breathe the air. Health should be on all of our top priority lists, right? Because without health, what do you have? You have a lot of trouble if you don't have health. So I got to thinking, and I listened, and I kind of let my first instincts kind of take a back seat. And it's been a wonderful ride ever since. So Great Life to me is products that I use on a daily basis. There are 3 core products, well, more than that, but there's actually one core product that I've been using for my entire time with the company. And when I say company, I do want to share that it's a company that's been around, and Chip will clarify and get into a little bit more detail, but started as American Dream Nutrition. I was fortunate enough to be part of the pre-launch, and American Dream Nutrition goes back a decade. I was blessed and fortunate enough to be part of the pre-launch in October of 2023 of American Dream Nutrition, branching off and becoming Great Life Worldwide, adding great digital products, adding the ability to be more than just the US, to go worldwide and spread the news about great nutritionals, the addition of great digitals, and there's so many more things that are going on right now, which we want to talk about. And I'll let Chip maybe share some of the new enhancements and exciting things that has the internet buzzing. But products that made a difference. This one product basically has made me ironclad immunity, never get sick, and I never used to get sick much, but I would get the sniffles and a cough and a this and a that. Nothing for 2 years. Okay, now I'm not making claims. I'm just stating facts. Like facts is where I'm going with this. It also, for me personally, cured a sinus problem that I had for 5 or 6 years prior. So that's pretty powerful. And then as a little kicker bonus, I go to get my blood work done last year, my last exam. And I went from having sugar that's kind of in that borderline diabetic area to in that beautiful green area. If you've ever gone to the doctor and you got the green, you got the yellow in the middle, and you got the red. I got out of the yellow and I got into the green from one product, right? And I haven't even talked about making money. I haven't even talked about business and downlines and matrices and bonuses and all that. I'm talking about health. I'm talking about, something that you can't replace, that you only get one shot. Okay. So when you talk about, when you pick a business that you really want to highlight and spotlight and showcase, boy, you want to have good products, right? You want to have a good team. People like Chip, people like Diamond Team International that we represent, that we all work together in this great team, and a founder by the name of Greg Gunderson that you can pick up the phone, you can email, you can send a Facebook message. You have an issue, you got a friend, you got customer service that takes care of every little issue and problem, not just takes care of it, but over delivers, and will do the little extra thing to say, you know what, for the trouble, here you go. Let me take care of you a little bit more. You can't ask for anything better than that. Yes, I've done well earnings wise, but I don't talk about that first and foremost. I feel, I like to focus on what products do. And when it can make a difference in your life and your health and your well-being, that's something that you really want to take notice on. But yes, there is an income story. There is a great comp plan. This is a company that's on the move. And the reason I came forward tonight, we were going to wait, but there are some, and I'm going to just say it, there's some bad actors out there right now. Great Life is hot. So what happens when an opportunity is hot? I'm not going to name any names, but you got people out there making promises of the sun, the moon, and the stars. Quit this team and join over here with me. I'll put 14 people under you. I'll take your mother to dinner. I'll take you out to a cigar bar and we'll smoke some stogies together. They're promising everything and they're going to deliver nothing, because if you knew who these people were, they go from opportunity to opportunity to opportunity. They're not bad people. That's just the way they do it. We don't do that here, right? We don't do that here. That's why when I started my story here, I wanted to tell you about, I have not been really anywhere else. I didn't jump on this one. I don't jump on stuff anymore. I found my forever home, and I have my forever marketing system with the 2K Profit System. And now we take our forever home, put it into our forever marketing system with our forever traffic sources. We got ourselves something special here, my friends. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Chip Pinard, who kind of, obviously made this whole Great Life thing for me personally happen, and bring him on to tell you a little bit more and fill in some of the story that I probably neglected.
Can you hear me, Rob?
Absolutely, my friend.
Right on. Well, good evening, everyone. Glad to be here this evening. I actually remember back when I started sharing this with you, and you said, "Well, I'm not a health and wellness guy." And I had the same exact reaction, Rob. It's like, well, shouldn't we all be health and wellness people? I mean, But anyway, I understood where you're coming from. Real quick, folks, I just want to kind of take what Rob's talked about here and spoken about here, and to kind of elaborate a little bit more and take it to another level. I know Rob likes to talk about pillars. I also like to talk about pillars, especially pillars where Great Life Worldwide is concerned. And guys got to admit, I mean, in this industry, what does it take to make true residual income? What does it take to make true money? There's got to be something sold, right? I mean, let's keep it real. Whether it's the membership or 2K Profit System, whatever, there's got to be something sold in order to make money. Well, in order to sell something, you have to have a product. Okay, whether it's traffic, whether it's this or that, but where Great Life is concerned, it's product. And I've been in the nutritional space for 16 years now. I love the nutritional space. I love health and wellness. And I love the products that Great Life has. I mean, when I look at a product line, products have to produce results. If products don't produce results, guess what? People aren't going to reorder. So they have to produce results because, again, We get paid when people make purchases. If no purchases are being made, there's no money going out. So you got to have people reordering. And that's what I love about our Great Life product line. All of these products across the board, we see unique results. So that's my first pillar, product. Second pillar is you have to have a compensation plan that can pay the little guy. The little guy can make decent money. And you have to have a compensation plan that the big guy, the person who is serious, because we all know there's people out here who like to kick the tires, like to make a few bucks, and then there's some of us who are very serious and like to make that life changing, zip code changing income, and that is truly available where Great Life is concerned. Another thing where Great Life is concerned, where our pillars are, is you have to have a corporate leadership team, a solid corporate leadership team. Again, I've been in this industry for 16 years. I've had the awesome opportunity to work with some of the top. I haven't been in a lot of companies, but I've had the opportunity to work with some of the top owners in the industry. And I could tell you this here this evening, folks. Greg Gunderson, the owner of Great Life Worldwide, bar none, the best owner that I've worked with in 16 years. I've never seen an owner who cares more about the success of the field than Greg. I've never seen an owner who continually, folks, looks for ways to add more money to the compensation plan. Most owners look for ways to take money away from the compensation plan. Whereas Greg is concerned, he's always looking for ways to add money to the compensation plan. That's why I say, the more money that Great Life makes, the more Greg will invest into you. I kid you not. More money Great Life makes, the more Greg will invest into you, because that's just how Greg is. A fourth pillar here is you got to have a marketing system. Here at Great Life Worldwide, now I know you guys have marketing systems with 2K Profit and everything. There is a built-in marketing system, capture pages, autoresponder, everything built in where Great Life is concerned. And then the third pillar is all of you here tonight, team. You have to have a team work mentality, because let's face it, in network marketing and MLM, and MLM is not a bad word. Anyone who thinks MLM is a bad word, kick that to the curb. MLM is not a bad word. In fact, MLM is a team building sport. When you truly understand the power of working with a team, working as a team, and being part of a team, it'll definitely take your business to the next level. Now I know Rob dropped a couple little secrets here, little hints here. We got some really exciting things going on right now. I mentioned these products. Now, what we have going on with Great Life Worldwide is we are actually giving, for instance, when somebody joins our membership, it's $49, $20 a month. You get a digital library of 160 ebooks, audiobooks, and e-courses. You also get a financial literacy course included, and this is for $20. Plus, you get access to a global savings program. Like you see one of the big ones out here right now, same exact global savings platform. And then, and again, this is for $20 a month. Then also what a person is going to get their first month is a free bottle of any one of our products, including our most expensive product, which is $59. Okay, so you're going to get anywhere from a $39 to a $59 value of a life-changing product, excuse me, of a life-changing product. And here's the kicker. We are going to pay you. That's right. We are going to pay you to give away that product. Okay, I know it sounds crazy. How do I get paid on a free bottle of product, Chip? That's where Greg is smart. That's where, as I mentioned when I first started here, and I'll hand it back to Robin here in a second. That's where I mentioned that first, you have to have products that produce results. Because these products produce results, Greg is willing to put his money where his mouth is, and he's willing to get the product into people's hands for free, get you to make a little bit of money on the front end. That way it excites you to share it more. And then what? And then, ladies and gentlemen, you have what is set up to be a snowball effect of giving away free product and getting paid. And I don't know anything better than being able to give away free product that works and getting paid to do so. So with that being said, I'm passing it back over to Rob out there in Pittsburgh. There you go,
Righty. Well,
Rob.
thanks, Chip. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming tonight. That means the world to me. Definitely.
You
Thank
bet,
you.
bro.
So some great stuff you hit on, just excellent points. Chip told you guys about the digital library. I wrote a note here: 160 digital ebooks as part of that membership, the free product of your choice, the free savings club. How about, and the price he mentioned, $49 from what month one, $20 a month thereafter. That's a steal. But wait, there's more. This, and we're not going to get too heavy duty into the compensation plan, but I'm just going to throw out a term. It's called coded bonuses to infinity. Nobody does that. That's all I'm going to say about that. That is an amazing, immense potential for people who can build just a modest, moderate team. And we're seeing people getting paid up to $44 on that $49 first month membership, like who have all the codes. And I'll be honest, I'm a platinum. Wasn't hard for me to hit that. It's very easy ranking system. To get $44 on a $49 sale is unheard of in this industry, and it's doable for every single one of you here. Isn't that right, Chip?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely, yeah. Rob.
So that's kind of my final thought here. I want to turn over to Vicky, who's been, like I said, she's been my right hand when it comes to Great Life, and we locked arms back in the beginning, and was a believer back in the beginning. Vicky, I'd just like to hear you share your story, your Great Life story with everybody tonight, and what your thoughts are.
Hello and good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to shout out to Ivan James Romanoff, who's here at 3 from and to lots of people from my team, and I appreciate y'all being here. I absolutely love Great Life. I feel very special because of Great Life. I was sick. I was very sick. I had just gone through sepsis so bad that it almost made me die. It got into my blood and it ate my back. And I was bedridden, unable to do anything independent. And I got a message from God, and it told me I needed to contact my old buddy Rob. I didn't understand that message, but I did contact Rob. And I'm so glad I did, because he introduced me to Great Life. I immediately started taking what I call my core 3 products, which is the Cherry Blaster, the Super Fruits Greens, and the Wild Conch. And it was a powerful punch. And it was the combination of the 3 together was enough to give me my endurance and my stamina and my get up and go back. It helped me to get strong enough to be able to get back onto the computer and get back to work and start doing things. It was so powerful of a combination that I had been on 13 medications and insulin for a long time. And these products made it to where I didn't have to take the medication anymore, and I could be free of the insulin. It literally was extremely life-changing for me. I can get up, walk, stand, go, and I can actually go mow the yard now, which people laugh about, but I am so exhilarated by doing that. These products are top quality. I know firsthand that they saved my life and that they really work. And the owner of the company, Greg Gunderson, he is so full of integrity. It's amazing. And the mission for body, mind, and wealth is incredible. And he shows up at a lot of the different meetings, if not every single one of them. And he's amazing to listen to. He has the six-figure trainings on Saturday, and he shares his experience that he's had in this industry for so many years with us. If we go to the trainings and take notes, we can learn from this. And the financial package that helps you build your credit and learn to make money and learn how to trade, it's just in the digital library, it's just incredible the amount that we get. And when they added the free product offer, it was like you didn't think that it could get better, but it did. And now I am also seeing the coded bonuses and everything, and it's so exciting to experience that. And but my favorite part about all of it is the team that we have, the Diamond International team. They are just truly great people. And if you're feeling like you're stuck, or if you're feeling like you're having a bad day, you just reach out to somebody on the team, and everybody on that team will help pull you up and get you going to where you need to be so you can see too. And I love it. So back over to you, Rob.
Okay, thank you very much. Awesome stuff, Vicky, for sure. So I want to hear a little bit from Susan. Susan McCook also has been with me in Great Life from the beginning. Definitely was part of pre-launch. So Susan, your thoughts on Great Life Worldwide?
Hello, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for coming. When I was actually in American Dream Nutrition ordering the Wild Conch on auto ship, and I did not even try to build a business. I was just a marketing friend of mine promoted it to me, and I just liked the product and was just buying it, but not really promoting. And then when they, for whatever reason, when they decided to go to Great Life Worldwide, uh, he decided not to move forward and do something else. So I had noticed Rob was sharing it. So I still wanted to be involved. So I just went ahead and joined with Rob with that same mindset in mind that I'm just going to buy the product every month and Rob's going to get the pay. And I love Rob. So, I wanted to join with somebody that I trusted and that I knew would stick around in it for the long term, because I wanted to be a customer for many years, not just for a little while. And um, so, yeah, I was busy with other things. And I told Rob that. I said, I want to focus on what I'm doing because it's going really well on the other things I'm doing. And he was like, fine, and just kept me informed and everything. And I did get a couple customers here and there. But then the last few months, it just started taking off all on its own. And I'm like, well, I just can't just be this way about it anymore. I really need to share this with people. I really had the feeling that, and I've heard Vicky's story and everything, like, it's not just a matter of, you know, making money. It's just, you're going to change people's lives. So I was like, yeah, I want to be more focused on this. So when we started talking about replacing step one, like moving the traffic program into the traffic section with the other traffic programs, um, yeah, I was like, I'm all for it. I think this is like the best thing to put there because I haven't met the owner, but I've interacted with Chip quite a bit. And I think the team is so great and uplifting, supportive of one another. It's just one of the very best teams I've ever been part of online. Even though I wasn't even that active, they still always like said hello to me and kept checking in on me, seeing how I was doing. And I started taking more of the products than just the wild conch, and I really haven't got sick in a long time either. I feel good from these products. I don't have a life changing story like Vicky, but I love hearing those stories because um, it makes me feel really good about sharing it, and it makes me feel really good that even though I'm not having dramatic effects, that it is doing me good. And like I said, I've not gotten sick. I think the immune thing is the best for me. And also, when, for the 2K profit system, we want to keep things, all the same. Like we purposely pick things that have been around a long time with trusted owners that always pay. And this also it fits in along with everything else because of that. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm excited that, I'm going to be able to put more into sharing it through the 2K profit system. That's going to be really wonderful. I think people are going to be excited. No offense, but I think people are going to be more excited about that than a traffic program as the first program they look at. So yeah, I'm really excited and looking forward to this. And we'll be getting all this done over the next couple weeks, week or two, hopefully. It's a lot of work we're doing, making all the videos and what Jared's doing with the site, and just planning out our wording for everything. And so, yeah, I'm really happy and excited, and I hope everyone else is too. And I said we're going to add money to it, but we're adding a lot more money than just money by adding this.
All right. Thank you very much, Susan. Good stuff. And Susan and Vicky are both gold rank at at Great Life Worldwide, part of our Diamond Team International. So congratulations to them. They're getting the codes, and that's what we want everybody to share in great compensation going forward. So now this is the part of the meeting where we're going to talk about what do we do now? What is the next step? So I'm going to go into some screen share. First thing is, if you're not a member of the 2K Profit System, please get back to the person who brought you here tonight and join. Get involved. It's free to join. Now, we haven't officially redone our steps. We're going to say tonight we're shooting for the 20th. We're shooting for the 20th. Now, that could change, but we're going to do everything in our power to put out 2K Profit System 2.0, which is we're lovingly calling it 2.0, August 20th. And that's when, hopefully, that's our goal. That's our initial goal right now, God willing. And then at that time, everything will be revealed. But what we want is, this is such a key opportunity within the 2K profit system, that we want people who are paying attention, 39, 40 people that came to the meeting tonight, to get properly positioned under your 2K profit system sponsor. So let's talk about that. Okay, first of all, again, if you're not a member, get back to the person who invited you, and let's get that taken care of. Join up, get involved in our Facebook group, get involved in our WOW chat, start earning a little bit of money from WOW app. It's the first little thing within the 2K profit system. And then it just kind of goes up and up and up from there. And then you'll be at step 1, which is the TL2I cash mailer. That you can still join. You can go through all the steps currently, but get pre-positioned in Great Life Worldwide now. So when we make this flip, it's going to be real easy for you to get things updated, and you will have leverage. You will have the power, what we call the power of positioning. So let me go to screen share and talk about what that means. So you may be asking yourself, who is my 2K Profit System sponsor? Well, that's real easy. So we're going to you go to your 2K Profit System back office. Here I'm going to log out and just show you how easy it is to log in, actually. So click on member login. All you have to do is go to 2kprofitsystem.com. Your username is your email address. Your password was emailed to you in your welcome email. You can also do a forgot password, and that password will be sent to you. So there really should be no problem getting logged into the system. Okay, that should be pretty cut and dry. The next thing then is to see who your sponsor is. So my sponsor is Jared Myers. So if I was looking at this like you are tonight, then I would say, Jared, I want to get involved in Great Life. How do I do that? Okay, so Jared may just be able to give you a link, get you in, then we'll all work together. I'm going to be the point person on placements. It is nice from a standpoint of, there's a holding tank. You have 5 days to place people. It's not an automatic system. It can be, but it gives us the ability to actually, think about the placement of people, which I love. It's one of the things I really enjoy about the program. So that would be the easy thing to do. Now, your sponsor may say, well, I'm not involved in it. So, well, you better get involved in it. I'm going to give you 24 hours to join up. And then they're going to have to go to their sponsor. So we want to be respectful. We want to, I'm making a little fun of it to a degree, but we want to be respectful. We want to give people time. I think always 24 hours is fair, and do it the right way. Do it the right way. Now, the second part of this then would be we're going to go over to our friend, the TL2I cash mailer. So bear with me here while I log in.
Rob, there's another point you could touch on that under the sponsor, they could click on primary business to see if they are
Thank
part
you,
of Great
Jared.
Life.
Yes. And you can see my screen, right? My screen coming through?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, that is correct. So first you see who your sponsor is. But before you reach out to them, you may not have to, because if you click on, and this is where everybody who's, this could be an easy thing for everybody to hurry up and quickly update, get Great Life right now in as your primary business. So you click on primary business, and there it goes. That took me to Jared's. There it is. Jared did it perfectly. And this is the sales page. So it's not a lead capture page. It gets you right in. And then, like I said, we'll get you placed in a good spot. So that is the best way to do it. Now, if it's not the person's primary business, then you want to reach out to them and ask for the link. Now, if you are somebody who's in Great Life and wants to make it your primary business right now, before we make the change, just go to your profile, click on your profile, and then go ahead where it says, and this is, I think, for pro members or higher, enter the whole affiliate URL for your primary business. You would put it right in that spot right there. Now, actually, I'm looking at mine, and I'm going to actually update this right before your very eyes. I don't want to put at this moment in time, I don't want my lead capture page to be there for Great Life. I'm going to go back to my Great Life dashboard, and I'm going to grab my sales page, which is the first. It's the first link that's given. It's my Great Life company website. Ends in the number 9, and I'm going to go to profile. I'm going to put that in, and I'm a stickler for spaces. I always worried there's a hidden space, so I always make sure that's not present, and then I just hit update, and there we go. So anybody if I'm your sponsor for the 2K Profit System, all you have to do is go to primary business, and you can get involved, and you'll be all set. Okay, perfect. Now, so reaching out to your sponsor, in lieu of it not being the primary business, you reach out to your sponsor. You can also, if they're not available quickly to get a hold of them, go to your TL2I cash mailer, because that should also be updated as well. Because this is part of, and it will in the updated version too. It's important to have your TL2I downline builder also updated and filled in properly. And for those that join Great Life, just like currently, there's a bonus when you join Well Step by Step as a paid member. You're going to get a bonus for coming in to Great Life. We'll announce all the bonuses when we launch and we go live with that. To find out who your sponsor is at the TL2I cash mailer, just click on referrals. Now, I don't have a sponsor because I'm the admin, but if it marries up, if it matches up, if it matches up and your 2K Profit System and your TL2I are the same person, then I would say you could go to the downline builder and go. You don't have to go anywhere. Once you click on downline builder, Great Life should be there for you. If not, we'll figure out plan C. And then you just click on sign up, click here, and there we go. And always make sure that their name is at the top. Okay. So that should match up with your 2K Profit System sponsor. If not, because there are variances. We know that there are some splits where somebody was a existing TL2I member. We want to lean on the side of 2KPS. So you should be coming into Great Life under your 2K Profit System sponsor. If you need any help with that, there's any questions, issues, get with myself, Jared, Susan, or Vicky, and we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. We'll look at the best and most fair way to proceed forward. But mark my words, nobody gets left behind. There is not going to be any blocking. There's not going to be any shenanigans. It's, we will use a fair, downline integrity based method to figure it out. So we want everybody to partake in this and move forward with us, because this is, and like I say, I was getting nervous. There's too many people out there now marketing the heck out of this. I didn't want 2K Profit System members to fall under the wrong person, to get sucked into the lies and deception that are out there. You're not going to make $5,897 and refer nobody. So I saw an email about that today. I also could go buy a Powerball ticket and win. So anybody who's marketing like that, we really need to stay away from them. Nobody's putting 14 members in each person that they're bringing in underneath them, blah, blah, blah. That ain't happening either. Trust me. That's all non-sustainable. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to bring you into a solid team with guys like Chip. We're going to give you all the bonuses that we can give you. We're going to give you all the training that we can give you. We're going to help you with your traffic. We're going to give you, as Chip mentioned, one of the pillars is a marketing system, 2K Profit System, lead capture pages. It's a feeder right into Great Life Worldwide. There's nobody, we're not, we may not be the sexiest because we're not going to put lies on our emails, but the stuff that you're going to actually get is going to blow everybody out of the water. So we want you to stay home and not get, not fall into the hands of, the people that are going to be on to the next opportunity tomorrow, next week, or next month. Okay. So that's how we're going to do it. And it can all begin tonight, but let's just be fair with it. There's no hurry. Let's just do it the way I laid it out. And I think then everything will be very, 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 very well done and smooth and fair and fun. I also want to invite everybody to the call tonight. There's a 9 p.m. Eastern time call for Great Life. So I'm going to put the number. This is why you want to open up your chat window at the bottom. So I'm going to type in the phone number. It's 9 p.m. Eastern time, 9 p.m. You can get to meet Chip again and Greg Gunderson and listen to a great presentation. It's a conference call, 1-781-448-0243. So that is the call number for tonight. So I'm going to stop the share. And now it's time for Q&A. What do you guys think? Don't all go at the same time.
Hey, Rob, real quick, just want to say thank you, everyone, for allowing me to spend some time here with you all this evening. I got to head over and start taking the welcomes over on the Great Life call. So hopefully I'll hear you guys on the call.
Thank you, brother.
See you guys later.
Woo. What a great guy he is. He brings so much enthusiasm to the party. And he's like that all the time. So he's a great guy. Very motivating, inspirational. Okay, questions. Questions. I see Tony says to call Susan. You want to call Tony later? He's probably got some questions for you. Anything else in the chat? We want you guys to feel good about this. If you feel not good about it, be honest. We'll talk about it.
We have Albert in the Facebook group, but he didn't post any questions.
Okay.
Just letting you know he was there.
Do you guys feel good about the process? Did it make sense? You go to your 2K Profit System back office. You go to primary business. You hopefully you get your link right there. If not, see if you can contact your sponsor immediately. They may have a link for you over at TL2I in the downline builder. If not, if it's not the right person, stop and wait for your sponsor to get back to you. If they're not getting back to you, you get with us and we will then dig and research and get a link for you. We'll figure it out.
He's asking which URL should I put in the primary business spot and cash mailer DL?
Everything now, which should be the sales page, Ray. So it ends in 9. It's the link. It's the first link when you go to your Great Life back office, and it lists the links. It has it's the company. It's your sales page, and it ends in 9. That should be in your primary business spot. That should be in your downline builder at TL2I. As you saw, I changed my TL2I earlier today, but I forgot that I hadn't changed. And it probably explains why I've been getting a lot of leads, which leads aren't bad. But if you got somebody who's interested in something, take them to the water, right? Take them to the well. That's I like the sales. And the sales page talks about the free product. It talks about the savings club. It talks about everything. And again, don't forget, we are still our belief, no matter what, is that we send all of our traffic in our internet marketing world here. We send all of our traffic to the 2K Profit System, and we are going to trust it that it's going to bring quality leads right into the front door of Great Life Worldwide as step one. That's what I banked an entire career on for 25 years. And it always works. It's never not worked. It's never not worked.
So Rob, in your TL2I downline builder, do they put in their affiliate username or do they put in the whole URL?
At TL2I, they should only put in their username, their affiliate, their username or affiliate ID. Thank you, Jared, because that differs from the profile, what we showed over at the profile at 2KPS. Yes. Now we're working on one of the enhancements that we're working on. This will make Jared pull out any hair that he has remaining. Is
I don't have any left.
These little, he'll start pulling his eyebrows out. But there little code, we want to make it a little easier so you guys can just fill in your IDs in little code boxes. And I tested it, Jared. It's close. It's the reset worked. It's not. It's I see what it's doing.
It was working, and then he did something, and now it's broke. So I don't know.
That happens. Yeah.
It's not. It's trust me. It's going to be good. It's going to be.
It's close. So
it's getting there. Yeah. It was there. It's going to get back there. But anyway, good questions. Good questions. And this is where leaders, team leaders like Ray and Gloria and Vicky and everybody here, leaders. This is where you help your team work them through the process. Christy, go ahead.
I don't have a question, but I did want to give you my thoughts and feelings on Great Life moving into 2KPS. I'm actually really excited because it's easier to just promote one program, and I'm actually trying to promote Great Life and 2KPS. And the other thing is, we have a lot of people that are moving into TL2I because it's free and then not doing anything. So the thought, so it does get frustrating. So yeah, I think it's a great change.
And we loved what we did with TL2I. And trust me, it's my baby. And I'm still the first one to say, yeah, I totally get it. I thought about this for quite a while. I was like, wow, I just think that, I think of it as a placeholder. TL2I was a great placeholder. And it generated some nice income, and it still will. I mean, you're still going to have the same, the great, how many people take that $14.97 offer? It's still all going to be out there. It's just going to be positioned a little differently. But this was a placeholder until we could find something proper. And I needed to show Jared was my hardest sell, I'll be honest with you, because he's not necessarily, this isn't his wheelhouse. And he'll be the first one to say, not his wheelhouse, but over time, he has seen what we've done with it as a team and the consistency, and we bought, and it came to fruition. It could have gone south, and this never would have happened, but it didn't, and it never will. So it stood the test of time of almost 2 years of steady growth, only getting better, and the placeholder now that we didn't realize was a placeholder in the beginning can come out. And we can get something in there that you guys can promote in the internet, 2K using your 2KPS system. You can go to social media and do some things a little outside of the box about Great Life on social media, and you can do that for 2KPS as well. You can actually go out to your community with Great Life Worldwide. They pay you $10 per product, no matter what rank, no matter what anything you've done. $10 per product when you sell to a customer. $10. You can give out business cards. You know, I got my chiropractor involved. I got my little health and wellness store down the road involved. You know, the combinations are endless. This gives you the ultimate combinations of everything. Like, you're not limited now. And network marketing is not a bad word. Multi-level marketing is not a bad word. We've seen the results with, well, step by step with what multi-levels can do. It's a good thing. It's an income driver. When we talk about residual, our Genesis Legacy Vault is those huge potential one-time payments up to $2,000. You got like everything in under one roof. And once people really discover, there's going to be a lot of people coming your way that want to join 2KPS, growing your great life business, and anything else, anything else that's in the vicinity of, you know, in potentially, say, your downline builder at TL2I, or anything that you define as primary at 2KPS. Because with Great Life as step one, now you have a new open spot for primary biz. So that's how you get multiple streams of income promoting one URL. Your 2K Profit System lead capture page can open up a world of things. So thank you, Christy, for that. Any other things you got on your mind, Christy?
Nope, that's it. Just super excited. Can't wait until it comes.
Excellent. And Christy's getting very close to silver rank as we talk about recognition and things tonight. Very close to silver rank. I think she's got somebody who was supposed to join today. Maybe that'll happen tomorrow. And
He has been MIA for 2 weeks, so I
Okay.
don't know. I'm still trying.
Yeah, so that'll make you silver, but then there'll be somebody else. There's going to be so many people beating down your door, Christy, that you're not even going to know what to do with it. It'll be like, just here, everybody just join, just throw up your hands. Okay.
Christy,
Um,
I had ups
sorry.
and downs too, but I made it to gold again. So I mean, you just got to keep pushing forward. There's going to be some people that aren't going to stick, and some people that are going to go very far. So you just got to keep pushing. The good thing is that opportunity is there to do just that, and so we can succeed at all of this very well, and
yeah,
we shall continue.
excellent. And Ray, are
I
you
wanted
okay
to
with
also point out something really cool that
it?
you can actually use your commissions to pay for your membership and products if you want. So when
Yes.
if you go to cash out, just leave in enough to cover your membership and or your products, and it will just use your balance that you have left. So you don't, after a while, your credit card won't even get charged. You can just be paying out of your commissions, and even with just one sign up per month, that covers your $20. If you
Yeah,
just
that's
leave
what
it in.
happened to me this month, and I was shocked when the $20 came out because I didn't think it would, but it did.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yes, it
And
comes right out
that
of your
the fact that
email.
you can place people where you want in the matrix.
Yeah, and I love
And the
that
cool
feature.
thing, you can also purchase products for yourself. Like if you can set up your auto ship to come out of your commissions on your e-wallet as well. So it's
Yeah.
very handy.
All righty, so team, we are out of time because I want you guys to jump on this call, 1-781-448-0243. So I'm going to leave this up on the screen. I'm not going to close. I'm just going to hit stop video and mute. Let me stop first of all, stop our Facebook. So Facebook, thank you very much. I'm going to stop the live stream on Facebook. We're also now going to stop the recording. So to everybody's massive success that came tonight, I think this is going to be huge, to coin a phrase. And I'm so excited to kind of, be part of this whole amazing journey that we've been on, but now I feel like it's a new one has just begun. So thank you. And to your massive success, see you on the call, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.